Hey everyone, Eric Nelson here once again, and thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. Well, I am back with another book review, which I will be reviewing Arthur Crandon's Deadly Election. Now, for those of you who haven't seen my other book reviews, here's why I have a copy of the book cover on a piece of paper. This is on my Amazon Kindle, which is on my laptop, and so is my webcam. But unfortunately, I don't know all the technology mumbo jumbo to where I can just show you this image through the webcam. So until then, I'm sticking to this method. So anyway, back to the book. Now, to get right to the point, this book actually does have a lot of characters, but I do believe that it actually centers around a corrupted politician by the name of Senator Enrique Consuelo. Now, before I go any further, I do have to mention that this book is actually set in the Philippines, which is where Arthur Crandon lives. Now, in the book, Senator Consuelo is actually running for president of the Philippines, and somewhere in his campaign, he is actually approached by three young men who have discovered Japanese balloons, and now even the young men know that it's worth a huge fortune. Even though that they are all a little that they are all a little simple-minded, they actually do know that it's worth a lot, and they say like, well, we really don't want to bring this to anybody because we're afraid that they're going to steal it, but we trust our senator who is running for president. So see, they do, from my own personal experience, I think that they were way more than just simple-minded, because they actually trusted a politician. But anyway, so of course, him being a politician, he accepts it and says, well, great, I will keep this nice and safe, when in fact he'll use it for his own campaign and his own personal use. And him being a politician and a dirty one, he orders them murdered. So they are actually taken to a location where the balloons originated from, and when they are murdered, there is actually a witness, but the murders do not notice. The murderers do not notice the witness, and so they think that they got away with it. And the now, I won't go into too much detail, as I do with all of my reviews, how I really don't want to give a lot away, but the witness does have like a connection to Senator Consuelo. So that right there, me telling you that, that murders, that those murders are going to bite Consuelo in the ass. Or are they? Now, this book actually, it is actually, even though it's set in the Philippines and talks a lot about the politics in the Philippines, I think it is relatable to not just American politics, but pretty much in any country, because I firmly believe that nowadays, no matter what country you are living in, government is corrupted. I'm not just saying that it has people in it who are corrupted. I'm saying practically the whole system is corrupted. And in this book, there's a lot of people who do the most nastiest things, but they're supposed to be respected politicians or people who work for supposedly respected politicians. And in it, we kind of see, like, in the book, we kind of see, like, what people who work for politicians do behind closed doors, like slip through, like uh, gaps or loopholes, to like or special deals that if you made in the private sector, you would go to jail, maybe even be sentenced to death. It's just basically, I mean, for me, I mean, it does have a story where Senator Consuelo is trying to cover up this murder, but there's actually a lot more than just that. And if I were to give any of that out, you would, I believe that you wouldn't buy the book. And really, the book is worth reading because there's so much. As I said, there's a lot of characters in there, and a lot of plots, a lot of twists and turns. It's also very frustrating too, not because these people are nasty, but the people who should get a bite in the ass does not. And to the people who do not deserve a bite in the ass, meaning the good people, they actually get bitten in the ass. So it's just a matter of when you go into politics or when you learn about politics, it may look good, it may look honest, but really it's nothing but corruption. But in the end, for me, this book may be frustrating, but it is entertaining, and there's a lot of characters. It's just not a lot of characters, but every character has a meaning. There are no background characters, and you can get it on your Amazon Kindle like how I did, or hopefully at any major bookstore. So I'll see you guys all later, and I hope to see you all at the bookstore.